participated in a lot of fisheries, from hauling freight around the Pribilof Islands to crab fishing in the Bering Sea and shrimp fishing in Southeast. And I really enjoy the pot fisheries. I mean, they're really fun. It's like you get to bait everything up and you set everything out, and it's kind of exciting to see what comes up in the pots. And I think my favorite fishery, though, is definitely crabbing out west. It's so exciting. Fishermen are gamblers. People still do it because they're kind of hooked, but it's just the adrenaline of getting everything ready to go fishing, and the weather, and it's exciting and it's kind of dangerous, and you really have that sense of camaraderie and being one with respect for Mother Nature. Well, on my boat we had 6.5 by, so that was 6.5 feet pots. They were that long, and we'd crane them over and put them in the pot launcher, and then we'd put bait in the pots, and then we'd hit a mechanical lever and it'd tilt this table up and the pots would slide into the water, and then the crew would throw the shots of line off and then the buoys. And conversely, when we went to pick them up, we would have a grapple hook, throw it, and put the line into the hauler, and then they'd run the block into the coiler until they put the picking line down and hauled the pot off, and then land it into the launcher, and then they'd pick it up, open the door, and sort the crab out. There's no shrinking violets or wallflowers. I mean, if there's a problem and somebody needs help or something needs to be done, nobody walks away or turns their head. I mean, there are people out there to help you, and it's a really good feeling because you feel really safe that there's this whole community and these other boats that are there for you. They might not always necessarily agree with you, but it's something that's very special that you don't find in any other business. There's so many people from all sorts of different walks of life that come to Dutch Harbor, and everyone works really hard, they play really hard, and everybody's there for you through thick or thin. You might have disagreements, but someone's always going to come out and help you. Well, we're doing an adaptation on the Northeast clam bakes, except this is Alaska style, so we're using king crab, which is crab that I used to catch when I was fishing on my boat up in the Bering Sea. So the East Coast style, which I've never had, I think they use seaweed and stuff, but we're doing red and white potatoes, and then corn, and then a layer of clams, and then king crab legs on top. And we're filling it all up with Alaska amber, and we're putting the lid on it and letting it boil, and it cooks like that on the stovetop. You can add shrimp if you wanted to, or whatever else is good. Some Alaska amber in there right now, and we're going to put all the potatoes in the bottom. You can actually add, and we've got parsley going in there too. You could add onions or whatever else you'd like in here. And then we're going to add red potatoes. And then the next layer is going to be corn. And then we're going to put in some clams. And we actually have clams too in Southeast Alaska. And some clams and some more parsley. Then we're going to put some Alaska king crab on top. Though you can also use Dungeness crab, would be really good in here also. And Opelio, any of the crab species that come from Alaska. A few onions up on the top, and then a little bit of garlic. And then we're going to fill it up with Alaskan amber. You can use probably stout the pail if you'd like. Just fill it to the top here. And then we're just going to put the top on it and let it steam for about 20 minutes. So every fisherman's a really good cook. It's very rare to find someone that can. It was just neat to be able to grab that fresh crab out of the ocean, or that fresh fish or codfish, and immediately eat it or do something with it, something unique. And you always got to experiment because you didn't have the luxury of going to a grocery store, and in Dutch Harbor sometimes there isn't anything in the grocery stores, and so you really ad-lib a real special time. If there was a fishery I could go back and fish, I would be definitely crab fishing.